Hi guys, this is going to be my Empties 5 video maybe? Have I really been doing that many? 4 or 5, we'll find out, it'll be in the title bar. But I think it might be number 5. I've been doing these videos for a while, really enjoyed them, but I haven't done one for a while. I don't know why, I've got a massive bag full of stuff. I could have done this video weeks ago. I haven't really used anything up recently. So some of this stuff's been in the bag for more than a month. So I'm going to be digging things out and going, I forgot I even had that. But hopefully I've not spoken about anything before. Generally, I will have the same bag. I bring it downstairs to film, throw the stuff away, and the bag goes back upstairs to be filled up again. So 99% sure I've never spoken about anything like this before. But there may be some repeats, you never know. Okay, so I'm just going to dig in because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I will breeze past the stuff I know I've talked about a lot. Peaches and Clean. This has still got some in the bottom, but anyone that uses this will know it's an absolute pain because the pump will only reach so much product and there's always a little bit left in the bottom. I generally will dilute it. I already have diluted it a little bit for it to get to this stage. But I'll dilute it and then I take the lid off and properly bang it out on my hand. I will absolutely use the last dregs of this, probably tonight or tomorrow, but I thought I would mention it since I don't want to have to wait another couple of months for another Empties video. Love Peaches and Clean, you know that I do. I will always repurchase it, but I'm trying to use some other things at the moment because I feel like it's been a little bit, like my skin has gotten used to it and it's not as effective for me anymore. So really like that, will repurchase, but I'm going to try some new things for now. Another Soap and Glory product, and I'm getting a little bit worried because I've got some blue shampoo type things in here and all the products have got this blue on them. And my carpet is cream. And I'm really hoping I'm not going to get this everywhere. But Glad Pits, I feel like I've spoken about this in another video. This is not even worth your time. I don't consider myself to be kind of someone that needs a heavy duty deodorant by any means. But this just didn't do anything at all. I may as well not have used deodorant. My ultimate favourite is, and I might even have some in here, I don't know, the Right Guard Unscented, because I really don't like scented deodorants. As you sweat, you start to smell the smell of the deodorant, and if you don't like that smell, then that kind of sucks, and I hate the powdery and flowery smells. I'd rather have a men's deodorant than a women's scented deodorant. But this was okay smell-wise, but it didn't do anything deodorant-wise. Yeah, getting really nervous about the blue things, but fingers crossed everything will be okay. Another Soap and Glory product, and I think this is maybe the last one, but I am a bit of a Soap and Glory freak. In fact, it was mentioned in one of my last videos. Someone commented, why have I not done the Soap and Glory 2 video? I was going to do best and worst Soap and Glory and I was going to do a follow-up. I will, it's just that I don't want to do a 3. So I want to make sure that I've used everything, I've tried everything that I want to try before I do that video. So it may still be a couple of months away. But I don't want to do another one now and then do another update until I really, really have to. This was the Righteous Butter. I've had so many of these. I'm currently using the Righteous Butter lotion. It smells so good. Because it's more economical and it lasts longer. It smells the same. You pretty much get the same deal, but it's not quite as thick and it doesn't sit on your skin for as long. It soaks in a bit better. So I really, really like that. I probably would recommend it over this because it is more cost effective. But this just feels so luxurious when you put it on. As do any body butter, I suppose, does any body butter, but it just feels really luxe. So I would kind of keep this for those times that you want to really pamper yourself, but for a day-to-day basis, the lotion is a lot better. Another body lotion that's also covered in blue stuff is the Garnier Intensive 7-Day. This was probably something that was mentioned in my last Empties because I'm always getting through these. And this one is the Cocoa Butter. My favourite is the Shea just because of the scent. But the ones for dry and extra dry skin like this and the Shea Butter are my favourites. It's just amazing. It really will make you feel moisturised for days and days without topping it up. So if you're someone that's lazy like me that doesn't want to moisturise every single day, but you know you probably should, then that's a really, really good alternative. I still probably would try to do it every single day, but someone that skips, that's a really great product. Clearasil Vitamins and Extras Cleansing Wipes. These were just wipes, they didn't do anything special. I didn't feel like they cleared skin or anything when I was having breakouts, but they were okay. I would repurchase if they were on offer, but Simple, Boots, Johnson's, they all do wipes that do the same thing, so I wouldn't seek them out. They didn't do anything special. Aussie Miracle Moist Conditioner. I actually already have several of these in reserve in my little cupboard, so I will definitely repurchase this. The scent of Aussie, now it makes me feel like Christmas because it was last Christmas that I started using Aussie products. So when I smell it, because I haven't used it for a while, and I started using my Aussie again maybe a month ago, it just was so emotive. It really reminded me of last Christmas and when Milo was a baby, and I know he's a baby now, but little, when he was tiny and just born. And it was all around that time that I started using these products, and it's that sense to me that's what it reminds me of. But I love it as a product. It really does moisturize my hair, and my hair can be really dry, especially now I'm highlighting it as well, but it can be dry at the best of times on the ends, so I find that really, really good. Another great product for blondes is the Andrew Barton Blondes Have More Fun Series Repair Mask. I think I got this from Asda and it was like £1 or 50p or something. Very nice mask. But I would probably buy it if it was in a tub. It's not necessarily better than other masks that I've used. One that I'm absolutely obsessed with, that, come to think of it, I completely forgot to mention in my favourites, was the Coconut Hello Hydration Mask from Herbal Essences. That is an amazing, amazing hair mask. Everybody should try that, whether you have damaged hair, great hair, whatever. It is amazing. It's just, my hair was so soft, and it felt like I'd never touched it with a straightening iron, I'd never bleached it, I'd never done anything. It just felt like virgin hair. It was an amazing product, so that's definitely something to look out for. So by comparison, this is okay, but I know that there's other things that out there that I can buy that are probably going to be cheaper in volume for money kind of ratio. This is actually a Little Angels baby lotion from Asda's own kind of baby range, and I use it as a massage oil. So if I want to massage my back, my legs, whatever, then I get Lee to use a baby oil because I find it cheaper than a regular massage oil, and I think that it's better like moisturising wise. I don't need all the extra essential oils and stuff like that, because I think sometimes, especially if I'm putting it on my legs, it can be a little bit much because my legs tend to react to things when I've just shaved them, whereas this is fine. Just normal baby oil, and it's cheaper than Johnson's, and you could just use it as your body oil or whatever. I will go through the blue shampoos, but I'm going to have to put them back in the bag. 2 blue shampoos I used, and the reason I used these, you may remember, with my yellow hair incident. I used several blonde hair dyes on my hair in about a week, and it didn't work out the way I wanted. It didn't make it ashy. I ended up having to have professional highlights. It's only my friend that comes around and she does it, and she only charges me minimal amounts anyway, so I can afford to keep that up. But the difference between professional highlights and ones that you can get out of the box, of course, is that the highlights that the professionals do are a lot stronger. So a box dye will only lift your hair so far, and generally it will only lift it to yellow in my case, and no amount of ashy toner or blue shampoo was going to change that. It was going to be yellow forever. Another problem that I had is that I have lots of little tufty bits in my parting and around my temples and just generally all around from when I lost a lot of hair after having Milo, and it's growing back now, and those little tufty bits will continue to be yellow. It's just they're not getting in, they won't change, and so I'm still getting this kind of halo of gold, and unfortunately the blue shampoo isn't helping, but only time will help, and I've just got blue all over my hand, yay! Anyway, these are the ones that I used. This one I've spoken about a million times, and I think that it's in a different packaging now. It's the Colour Effects Wash In Wash Out Cool Blonde Conditioning Colour from Superdrug. This was £1 when I used to buy it. If you are in the market for a blue shampoo, it is an amazing, amazing shampoo. It really is effective. This is Touch of Silver from Provoke. No better and more expensive. So yeah, this is really, really good. I have another one. If you'd be interested in me doing kind of a blonde hair care routine, let me know and I'll do that, because I have another one that I'm using at the moment that I really like, and it's £10, but you get a lot more volume in those ones than in those ones. And I find that the most effective blue shampoo I've ever used. But for the money, the Superdrug one is amazing. I know amazing is my word of the day. You don't have to say. Go Blonder. I've squeezed these to death. Go Blonder shampoo and conditioner from John Frieda. I did a whole video on these that I'll link below if I remember, which I never do. But these were really, really good. I used to use them, I would put the shampoo on and then leave it for a couple of hours. And I know this is not for everyone, but I think if I buy these kind of products, I'm doing it so that I will see a difference. So I can just use normal shampoo and conditioner if I'm going to use them in 10 minutes, wash out, done. But if I actually want to see a difference, I feel like I need to leave these things on my hair for longer. And if I have the time, which I don't so much anymore, but you know, I didn't used to work. I was still on maternity leave. I had time to go and wash my hair and leave it and walk around the house for a couple of hours and then condition it and do the same. And that's what I used to do, and that's where I saw the most amazing effects. I still have the spray bleachy stuff, which I hardly ever use. In fact, I haven't used it since probably 2.5 months. but I would continue to use that if I wanted to. I don't think anything's too harsh as long as you use it in moderation. But I've had the most amazing feedback from these after reviewing it. Everyone said that they absolutely loved it. And the people that said that it has done terrible things to their hair, it's mainly the spray bleach, and you've just got to consider what you're actually using. That is a spray bleach. It has peroxide in it. It might be not quite as harsh as a normal straight bleach, but it is still bleach, so you can't be doing it every single day. You need to be using it in moderation. But I think that whole range is really effective. I have another nail polish remover. I feel like I go through one of these every month, every couple of months, definitely every time I do an empties video. I'm currently using one from Boots that is no better, and I think this is cheaper, so I'll probably continue to buy this one in the future. And it's just the acetone formula from Superdrug. Quickly removes nail polish. You know, it's a nail polish remover. It doesn't do anything special, blah, blah, blah. And I think the last thing I have in here is actually another Soap and Glory product that's, again, covered in blue and water. It's the Make Yourself Youthful Serum. I'm actually really glad that I've got this in here, because for the follow-up Soap and Glory video, I was thinking, I bet I've thrown that away, because I thought I'd already done the Empties video with this in it, but I'm glad that I still have it showing the video. This was really nice. It smells like the the silver thing. What is it called? Wish Upon a Jar, that I really like. It smells like that. It smells like chocolate orange. So if you don't like that, you won't like this. And it's also really moisturising, because I've tried lots of different serums. Lots of them kind of sink into the skin straight away, and then you put a moisturiser on top. You don't feel like you need a moisturiser on top of this, but if you did use a moisturiser on top of this, you'd probably have to leave it for like 20 minutes for it to completely sink in, so you weren't just, you know, adding it on top, if you get what I'm talking about. Because it leaves a residue for quite a while that takes a while to sink in. But otherwise, I think this is really nice. Made my skin feel nice. I don't know if I'd repurchase it because it didn't do anything special, but I don't know how special cleansers are really supposed to be. Cleansers. Serums. But as serums go, I liked that one. So yeah, they were my September empties, or my empties 5, whatever it turns out to be in the title. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please go subscribe. Check out my other videos. And I've also been vlogging, or I will be vlogging the entire of October. I'm going to do Vlogtober. So check that out in the info bar for my vlog channel. Bye. And it's quite creamy, it's quite thick and rich and kind of oily. It says normal to dry skin, so obviously oily skin it's not recommended.